Taking Bravo. Bravo locked down.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Losing Charlie. Taking Alpha. Losing Bravo. Location secure. Maintain current posture. We've pulled ahead.
Air patrol standing by.
Enemy has A. Securing Alpha. Losing Bravo. Securing Bravo. Taking A. Taking B. B locked down.
Hostile down. Oscar Mike.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Securing Alpha.
Spy plane in the turn, reporting hostile contact.
Hostile care package inbound. Securing C. Taking the lead.
Spy plane.
Enemy has Alpha. C secure. Enemy care package above. Front lockdown.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Hello, and thank you for watching today's episode. We are looking at the Pelington 703. In real life, it is the Remington 700. And with that said, I'm going to show you my Gunsmith loadout. But before I do that, I wanted to point out, just like with the LW3 Tundra video that I recently did, my tactical is the stim shot, my lethal is the tomahawk. It goes very well with this. And I'll get into that in here in just a bit. As far as the wild card, I went with the gunfighter to have maximum amount of attachments for the primary weapon. Alright, so here's my Gunsmith loadout for it. On the optics, just like the other video, I went with the Rolling Cross 4X. But I will be doing other videos in the future with these bolt action rifles for other optics, like for instance maybe the Hangman RF. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, yeah, Rolling Cross 4X. As far as the reticle, I went with the Clean Living, and let's see here. Oh, the muzzle. All right, as far as the muzzle, I kept it with the Stabilizer 308, mainly because it had no cons and you had plus 18% idle sway control. I would have liked to gone with some of the other ones, but see, I'm sacrificing ADS time. I don't want to sacrifice any ADS time. You want to make this maximum ADS for you can be a running gun sniper, pro mod, COD 4 style. That's the bottom line, because it makes a lot of fun on non-hardcore, and yeah, it becomes very addictive, if you will, to get multi-kills in that respect. Because let's face it, anybody could camp with a sniper. But to go in there all running gun right up in their face, that takes another type of person. So, all right. As far as the barrel, I went with the 26.5-inch Tiger team. It's going to take you maybe close to max level to get this, but it's totally worth it. On the pros, you're going to get that plus 14% reload quickness. Look at that. Look at the damage, fire rate. The bullet velocity, you want at least 50% on the bullet velocity. The cons, you're not getting any ADS on the cons, so you're not sacrificing that. So that's basically what you want. Before you get there, though, I would say you want to go with the 25-inch reinforced heavy. So probably about like halfway towards your max rank. Probably gonna go with this for a while. So. Alright, as far as the body, we're going to go with the SOF target designator. I felt as though even when this was maxed out on the Pelington 703, I still went with this because it has no cons and you get a plus 60% reveal distance ADS. That reveal distance on the ADS is a lot better than going with just regular reveal distance from the hip, because you're a sniper. You're gonna be scoped in looking for the enemy anyway, and so you want to have the extra 20% on the reveal distance. Is the bottom line. And knowing that, I mean, if you look at the cons, there is no cons. All right. And looking at the bipod, or I'm sorry, the underbarrel, I went with the bipod because you get plus 50% vertical recoil control and also the horizontal. And as far as the cons, basically almost nothing. Okay. As far as the magazine, I went with the 7-round magazine, mainly because I'm not sacrificing any ADS. Yeah, there's people that want the fast reloader, but again, you know, if you're playing for the most part, what are you playing? Like 6v6, right? So, you know, if it's domination, team deathmatch, heck, search and destroy, etc., right? You want to be able to get those multi-kills. So if you have 7 already in your magazine, and let's say you're playing, for instance, like what I mainly play, which is domination, you know, if you kill the entire enemy team, that's going to be 6. So, you know, you're not always going to be that perfect shot. I mean, even if you are a pro, I mean, I'm not saying I am pro, but, you know, you got to give yourself a little bit of a leeway. You're going to miss maybe 1 round. Well, I felt as though it was better to have 7 rounds in the magazine. That way, if you only missed 1 guy, you knocked out 6, right? Compared to having the fast loader, which only gives you 5. Yeah, you're reloading fast, but think about it. Like a map like, was it M.O.O.N at the Pines, right? You get to that one choke point by the escalator. It don't matter which escalator it is. You know, whether it's at the food court escalator or the other one. You get to that choke point, you want to be able to take out the whole team. You don't want to take out 5 and then there's 1 guy left, and then here you are in the middle of a reload. Point blank. Yeah, you can switch to your pistol, I get it, but as far as the multi-kills, you definitely want to just keep it with the 7 round, because it doesn't have any cons on the ADS like these other ones. Alright, so moving along, the handle, the cream of the crop is always the airborne elastic rep, because look at the pros, you know, plus 12% ADS time. You would think that extra 4% from 8% on the jungle grip compared to this wouldn't make that much difference. It makes the world of difference. And not only that, the plus 90% flinch resistance. You know, if they're shooting at you, you want that 90% flinch resistance, especially even if you're shooting it towards them. So it kind of works both ways on that flinch. And then as far as the cons, look, you're not sacrificing any ADS time. That's totally what you want. So this airborne elastic wrap is more towards the max level. I realize you're going to be grinding away for a while to get it maxed out. So with that said, I don't know if it's halfway point or what, but go with the SASR jungle grip for a while until you get this maxed out. Okay. And then finally, the stock. Unlike the LW3 Tundra, I did not go with the tactical stock. I went with the Raydar stock, mainly because it's like the same thing, to the exception of you are sacrificing minus 3% hip fire accuracy. But look at this, you get plus 30% sprint to fire time, which you want if you're going to be running gun sniper, pro mod style, right? You need to have that plus 30% sprint to fire time. It does make a difference. And then that plus 40% aim walking movement speed. It's not, you know, a make or break a thing, but it definitely helps. But anyway, yeah, the cons, you know, some people are going to say, no, I don't want to use this because I'm losing minus 3% on hip fire. If you are doing this loadout like I'm doing it, where you got the tomahawk for your lethal, you don't really want to hip fire anyway because you're going to miss a lot of hip fires. So you want to get in the habit of, for instance, you know, you kill a couple guys and there's like, say, 1 extra guy in a room. It's just you and him. And, you know, for me, for instance, I have my mouse set to mouse button 4, which is my thumb, to throw the lethal. I felt as though that's like, it just feels really good. So what I do is I throw it at the guy, I kill him, and then I make it a habit to pick the tomahawk back up. That way I can use it again and again. If I wasn't in that habit and I was doing the hip fire, from my experience, I'm missing a lot. Because this gun is more focused on ADS. It's not focused on being a hip fire weapon. So that's something to consider, especially if you're trying to get, you know, the maximum amount of multi-kills for your kill streak. So there you have it with the Pelington 703. As far as comparing this to the comparing this to the LW3 Tundra, the only advantage I'm going to say that it has is it has faster ADS time, but not by a lot. And I'm going to say overall, as far as the feel and the knockdown power, the LW3 Tundra wins. So if I had to pick just one bolt action sniper rifle that I'm going to use for Cold War, it's the LW3 Tundra. Mainly because I felt as though there was a lot of times in which at great distances I would have to shoot the enemy twice, and I didn't like that. With the Tundra, for the most part, it's just one-shot kill every time. With this, I would say 90% of the time. So that 10% where it's not, it's like, it kind of pisses you off, and you're like, man, and you know, you bust out your pistol, whatever, which is fine. But you know, if you're trying to make a great sniping montage, nah, you don't want to keep busting out a pistol or whatever. You want to snipe them. So, all right, guys, there you have it. Was more than glad to do another sniping video, and looking forward to do more of them. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.